Hello everybody. For today's video, I want to try a little bit of an experiment. So when I melt down my beeswax, I melt it on the stove in a pot and I get these big blocks of wax. And I use this wax for a lot of different things. I do pour it into molds like this to make little beeswax bars to sell in the market. And then I make all other different kinds of products like deodorants, soaps that you've seen me make, lip balms, and beeswax cloth wraps for wrapping foods and things like that instead of using plastic wraps. And for these products that I make, it all takes a measured amount of beeswax, and it's really hard for me to kind of like cut a wedge off of this beeswax and get the right amount. This is a really hard form to use it in. So today what I want to try, and this might turn out to be like a terrible mess, but I want to melt this down and I'm going to try to pour it into my sink full of ice water and see if I can make some pelletized or some granulated beeswax so that I can measure it out more easily for making my products. So I want you guys to come along with me today. I'm going to melt down the beeswax and I'll show you what happens when I pour the hot beeswax into the sink full of ice water and see if I can get it into a bunch of little pieces that I can then weigh out more easily. So come along with me. Let's see if this works. Okay guys, you ready for this experiment? I've got my sink full of water and ice right here. It's nice and clean. And I've got a sheet pan here and a strainer to scoop the wax out when I've got it ready. I'm gonna use this glass Pyrex to scoop the wax out of the pot, and right here I have my pot of hot wax. So I'm gonna set this right here next to the sink. I'm gonna scoop it out with the glass Pyrex measuring cup, and I'm gonna pour it straight in here. I've got ice water floating around, and let's just go for it. Let's just see what we got here. I can clean this glass measuring cup by just warming it up in the oven and wiping the wax off, so I know that that works, but let's just see if I can get, it's gonna be kind of stringy, but I just want small little bits. Okay guys, I would call that experiment a total success. From a big block of unmanageable beeswax that was hard for me to weigh to 3 bags of amazing little pieces that will be very easy for me to weigh. I'm so glad I did this because this is going to make life so much easier for me. This does take up a bit more space than keeping it in block form, so I probably won't do the little pieces for all of my beeswax. I'll just do it as I need it. I thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys next time, and have a great day.